Hey guys, welcome to the Lucy Show. Hope you guys are all doing well. Coming into the stream as per usual, support my channel, please. I'm making sure you're subscribed here to the second channel of mine. Ring that notification bell so you know whenever I put out these live streams. This channel over here is my second channel, so I am normally here around this time. And always destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you all so much. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and first talk about the Adam Project, which I just watched on Netflix. Some of you guys have already seen it. So for those of you that have not watched the Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds, do go away and come back or skip this part, mute this part because I don't want to ruin it for you. First off, I thought it was pretty entertaining. It was like, I don't even know if you can consider that like a true superhero movie or it's more of just like an action movie. It's probably more like an action movie. Okay, I don't know how the creators really decided to like what kind of genre to call it, but I see it as more of like an action, futuristic, scientific, sci-fi action film. I thought it was pretty entertaining. Like certain parts I actually couldn't guess what was going to go down. Usually I feel like all Netflix stuff, like anything from Hollywood or any movies I watch lately are just very predictable, or maybe because I've watched too much, so things just get easy to guess. So I thought it was like pretty refreshing. There are certain parts I couldn't guess the ending for, which is pretty nice. I would give it like a overall 7 point. No, I think I'll just put it 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. I don't think I would watch the Adams Project again, but I still thought I was entertained during. I did check my phone throughout and like look at crypto while I was watching it, but it was nonetheless still entertaining. So I thought it was like good enough, 7 out of 10 in my opinion. Um, Pretty interesting, just like quick action. It was kind of like family like, so it was very more of like a family type movie. Good to watch with your kids and stuff, I guess. There is not one Ryan movie I don't like. He is such a cool actor, Jem says. I feel like it's weird with the thing with Ryan Reynolds is not only is he like a good actor, but did you guys realize like I think it's after he did Deadpool. It's like after he did Deadpool, every single character I see of him, I just can't stop thinking about Deadpool. It's like it's like he is Deadpool or like Deadpool is him. I don't know. Every single character that I've been seeing him in, I'm talking like with Free Guy, with this current one, his attitude, like the way he acts is like it's like almost the same person in a sense, but it's like a very entertaining person. So I like it. I like smart ass banter that Ryan does. Yes, kind of like Deadpool. Well, I feel like Deadpool is like more intense banter and like it's more like you'll get into more action and he'll like fight you and stuff like that. But nonetheless, Master Ryan Rules Rings of Fire says, "Hey there, Crypto Wire. Welcome to the stream. Action movie. It was a fun ride. I love that it was on Netflix. Like Netflix really produces some good stuff. I mean, I don't think anything on Netflix like that is gonna win an Oscar anytime soon. I feel like Oscar movies are just like not my thing. I feel like well, Will Smith and Chris Rock was probably like the most entertaining thing at the Oscars in a very long time, and they clearly did not mean to, even though a lot of people are saying that it was totally staged. I still don't think it's staged. We talked about this already on my channel that I think most of us voted that it wasn't staged. But either way, that was a lot of like showbiz theatrics. Oh, right. So Will Smith right now apparently has apologized officially. So he says that like violence should not be anywhere, it should not be tolerated anywhere, and he apologizes. But I don't know if he's apologizing if he actually feels bad or is he apologizing because, it's kind of detrimental to your career. And right now the Academy um the Academy people are still deciding on how they feel about him, and I think he's still under pending review. If anybody's got an update on that, let me know. But the last I checked is that the Academy is still deciding on, how they're going to deal with this because that was not good. A lot of people are not happy with the way he reacted. I did see certain other celebrities react, and I gotta say, not Ryan Reynolds, but the other Ryan Gosling. I think this is under Twitter. Let me see if I can find it. I liked it. Uh, Ryan, like they had this snapshot, or they like combined this collage of like all the actors and actresses and their reactions to this night, to this. And I gotta say, Ryan Gosling had the most hilarious response. It was quite different from everybody else. Okay, where am I gonna find this? Was that March? Okay, so here we go. Give me a second. Oh my god, I have so many. Did I have it? No, I swear I had one. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna find it because it's so funny. March 20. 8th, was it? Hold on. I just have all of these. Smash the like button, by the way, guys, and make sure you check out the 5 free stocks you can still get from WEBULL using my referral link down in the description below. And for those of you guys that have already entered for a chance to win on my WEBULL, so then you feel like you can't, I mean, if you already use my WEBULL link and you feel like you can't enter for the 2 million Shiba Inu giveaway that I'm doing, you actually can, because if you, let's say, get someone you know, your friends or whatever, to use my link, all you have to do is give me the first 3 letters of the person who signed up and then post it on my Twitter, because I'm just going to go by that. As long as you got someone to sign up or whoever signed up, if I see those first 3 letters of the email address that was used to sign up with WEBULL and deposit a minimum of 1 penny, you will still get a chance to win, as long as you tweet, like respond in my pinned tweet on Twitter, the first 3 letters of the email address. Oh no, where is it? Okay, I really want to show you. It was Ryan Gosling. Oh, maybe it's under, hold on. I think I know where it is. It's under my tweets and replies. Gosh, spend too much time on Twitter. Okay, hold on. It's worth it. If you didn't see it, I want to show it to you. And by the way, while I'm doing this, can you guys tell me, like, in a quick summary, like, what the heck happened with Elon Musk and the Eminem? Like, he quoted Eminem. Like, did he quote Eminem in a song or something? Because that's all I've been seeing in headlines, and I want to talk to you guys about it. But I honestly, like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what he actually said to I don't know what he said to the SEC that apparently was quoting Eminem. Oh my God, where? Uh oh my God, don't tell me I did not. I did not. Okay. Sorry, guys. I can't find it. Fine. You're just gonna have to guess. You're gonna have to find it yourself somewhere. But it was a picture of all these celebrities, and Ryan Gosling was like the bottom corner right. Okay, I don't have it. Ah, he was the only person who wasn't like shocked. Everybody was like, and they were like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening!" And then he was just like covering his mouth and he was laughing. All right, sorry guys, I really wanted to show you that. That was Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling, by the way, if you don't know who that is, that's not Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is a Deadpool guy. Ryan Gosling is a guy who did Notebook and also Crazy Stupid Love with Michael from The Office dude. Okay, let's see what's going on with crypto while I wait for someone to let me know what happened with Eminem. And well, what did Elon Musk say to the SEC that had to do with Eminem? Okay, global crypto market cap. I didn't get to talk about this on my previous channel. We are down 0.83%, 2.13. Honestly, I still feel like that's pretty sweet. But ApeCoin. ApeCoin down 8%. Okay. Does anybody have ApeCoin in here? Let's see here. Bitcoin 47,000, Ethereum 3,349, just basically came down from the 3,400 level. Dogecoin down 2.71%. We're just at 14.2 cents right now. I was a little bit scared earlier because it hit like 14.01 on Robinhood. Shiba Inu, not too bad. Honestly, 27 at 0.000027, down to 1.23%, but still up a whopping 16% in the last 7 days. Okay, where is ApeCoin at? Let's see. Waves. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted about Waves because it just was mind boggling. Like, I don't know if anyone invested in Waves in here, but this thing is a beast. Like, I'm talking beast. This is like basically what everybody wants for their crypto, but it happened to Waves, and I don't know a single soul who invested in Waves. So it was literally like, picture the Dogecoin chart, and then just have it go vertically up. That's what happened with Waves. Okay, let me see if I can show you. It is still up so much. 3 months, year to date. Look at that. Look at the year to date. Just all the way up to the moon. In the last 3, not even the last 3 months. In the last month, you could have invested in right here and just gone to the moon. So it's like one of those one-off chances that if you make it, you make it. It's like betting on a horse race. Again, never financial advice on my channel. Entertainment purposes only. Do your own DD. Play with money you can afford to lose. All right. Where is ApeCoin? How low did okay, went to number 44. Okay, that's not even that bad. It's at 13.29. I have it on Doge. Dope memes. Reigns of Fire says Elon killed it past 2 days. Elon was good. ELON Dogelon Mars. I still have it. I'm a little bit like, now hindsight 2020. I wish I sold it when I was up. Now I am in the red again, but just slightly, by like $500. But I was up about $500 as well. Should have sold it then, honestly, and just bought it back, but that's cool. Kaloon says Ryan Gosling performance in Drive was the most based performance of all. The most based? Wait, what? Best or based or worst performance of all time. I don't know what Drive is. I've never watched it, so I'm assuming you're saying it wasn't the greatest movie of all time. Everything on this channel, including the word advice, is not advice. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Goyer says if Will wanted to be a real boss in that moment, he should have got up and said, "We're leaving. You can take your award and shove it. Nobody makes fun of my wife's condition. I don't need this damn award." True. True. However, I guess if we look at let me see here. If we look at the value of these little trophy things and I guess whatever comes with it at the Academy Awards, maybe that gave him or anybody else who decides to stay a second thought. There was a post under my legs. Something like I think the Academy Awards, it's valued. Like you get a loot bag and again, do your own DD. Somebody let me know in the chat if this is not correct. But it was posted by a news channel that said you get about like $144,000 worth of a loot bag. Where are all my stuff? Hold on. Okay. I know for a fact that it was about like $144,000 or at least over $100,000. You get a loot bag if you win the trophy. If you win an actual award at the Oscars, you will be getting some type of a loot bag of some sort, and it's like over $100,000 worth. I don't think that's that much money to celebrities with like over millions of dollars, to be honest. But yeah, maybe that was one of their incentives to stay back. But you're right, Got I agree with you. I think the right way to go definitely was not to hit anybody. And I thought still that the best way is still to just scream back in the moment. I mean, that's still a little bit bad. He probably still wouldn't be invited in the future if they do decide to never invite him. Okay, let me find this because this is why can't I find anything? Hold on. To go through my trusted old phone to find these things because I know somebody posted about how much they can make off of these loot bags. When was the okay? There it is. It was CNBC. So, could prove it. Could prove it. Uh, here's okay. CNBC posted this. Here's what's inside the nearly 140,000 gift bag given to Steven Spielberg, Will Smith, and other Oscar nominees. So, nominees. So maybe like you don't even have to win it. I don't know if you have to win it or do you have to just be a nominee? Because if you're a nominee, then you don't actually technically like you didn't have to win. This is a CNBC report. Over $140,000, folks. They're not messing around at the Oscars. Could Will Smith mixed up G.I. Jane with what everyone knows his wife? So maybe Will heard wrong, like a Debbie Does Dallas type movie. I don't think that's what it was, Henry. And guys, to be fair, I think whatever relationship they're in, whether one person is monogamous and the other person isn't monogamous, or they're both in an open relationship, again, I don't care enough to really like find out. Whatever it is, I still think that it's like, I feel like right now, I feel bad for him in a sense. Like, if people are saying that she isn't actually fully faithful to him and like she's in an open marriage, but he's not in an open marriage and then therefore he shouldn't like protect her in a way or like it's like she didn't deserve to be protected. I feel like if he loves her and he wants to do whatever he wants to do out of love, then that's fine. It doesn't matter if she's in an open relationship and he isn't, or however their dynamic is. Me personally, no, thank you. I will not be in a relationship with someone who is going to be open, and I'm not going to be open. And I think if I want to be open, I just don't want to be in the relationship. But that's just me. Everybody is different. LOL, a gift certificate of $10,000 worth of plastic surgery in the bag. Got your says what? Will already makes 20 mil a movie. He doesn't need whatever is that they're giving out. Based means awesome or a man with incredible foresight. Okay, so the Drive movie was really good. I've never watched a Drive movie. Cool. I've when is the last like When's the last movie I've seen from Ryan Gosling? The only one that stands out the most is, like, Crazy Stupid Love for Me and, Notebook, but he also did Blade Runner. So I wanna say, like, maybe Blade Runner is the latest movie I've seen from him. But thanks for the recommendation on Drive if you thought that that was good. Full for Punishment, we should have gone live with his aunt and uncle in Bel Air, Colin 187 says. Honestly, I still think there needs to be something for Chris Rock. I mean, something did good happen. Something good did happen for Chris Rock because I read on some article today, and I think I posted it on my Instagram story. If you want to go check it out, just living with Lucy 123. I saw that apparently Chris Rock, his tickets. I think he had these tickets probably for like comedy show or whatever shows that he had lined up for him prior to the Oscars. Now that the Oscars happened and obviously everyone's talking about him, his ticket sales like went through the roof. So at least something good happened, but I still feel like he deserves to do a roasting. And if I was Will Smith, I think I would offer, like, even if it's in the moment, okay, you did that, shouldn't have been done, but it was done and you apologize for it. I feel like if I really felt bad about it, I would, if I were Will Smith, that is, I would offer Chris Rock because you got to offer people like not basic things. You have to offer people stuff that would help them. Chris Rock is a comedian. So if you had a comedian go ahead and roast you for an hour straight, that's going to help him make a bunch of money. And also, he would probably have a lot of fun. So I think that is the best way. I don't know if it'll ever happen because apparently he already publicly apologized. I didn't hear back from Chris Rock or anybody really like writing articles about Chris Rock and how he felt. So there's that. Will makes that, yeah, over 100K gift bag. Yeah, 140K as reported by CNBC. AAV was good today. Robert says, oh, I haven't not checked AAV. I am hit on Doge means. Okay, hold on. Sorry if I skipped some people's comments. Uh, Auto domestic violence or anyone else in the state of California. State didn't press charge. Just two actors performing Rings of Fire says. I mean, I don't even know what auto domestic violence is, but all I know is that Chris Rock did not press charges. I mean, if he wanted to press charges, I'm sure it'd be pretty quick. The whole world got to see that. What was I going to talk about? So you guys know that I was at, okay, this is my little, like, I got to do this complaint, okay? Because I'm pretty annoyed still. You know that I was at the Apple store today. Did not buy anything from Apple myself, okay? I was just assistant shopping. So I was with someone who was getting an iPhone at Apple. And the mind-blowing thing is, and this is not the first time, okay? If you guys have ever been to an Apple store, the amount of frustration that I get from seeing how they deal with things there is just unbelievable. Okay, every single time this happens, I go up there, I make an appointment, I give them my cell phone number, then they text me and they say my appointment is, let's say, at 5 p.m. Okay, my appointment's at 5 p.m. By the time my appointment begins, so I first wait, like, let's say 15 minutes for my 5 p.m. appointment, okay? I wait for my 5 p.m. appointment. I show up, I show them my text. I'm like, it's 5 p.m. Like, I should be able to buy my product now, right? I wait at a corner somewhere, like one of the tables next to the phones, and they do not have a specified time when they come. So today I actually waited over 30 minutes. Over 30 minutes in my corner watching all the dudes with the iPads and all the gals with the iPads, but the iPad people don't do anything. So like you see a bunch of people and you see a bunch of other like customers just like me, like running up to the iPad people, and we're like, we want to buy something from you. Like, here's my money, tickets. And they're like, oh, we can't help you. We're like the iPad people. You need one of those like phone people who's actually going to scan and help you get out the phones. It is absolutely mind boggling that I waited 30 minutes for a $1,000 product. And after waiting over 45 minutes, actually, because 15 minutes to get the appointment at 5 p.m. And then after 5 p.m., I had to wait till 5:30. And every time I complained and talked to like the iPad people, they were like, oh, well, I don't know. I don't know where all the salespeople are. I can't really, and I don't blame the iPad people, right? So I was just like, is there a manager in here? And then he's like, yeah, there is a manager somewhere. Like, they're watching. They're like low key watching. And I'm like, okay, well, you should tell him that like nobody's doing anything on the sales job if I have to wait 30 minutes. And I'm clearly not the only person waiting 30 minutes. There was like tons of people going up to the iPad people and being pissed off. It just doesn't make sense, right? Like, you have like a store with what feels like 100 people, and all the people with the iPads just don't really do anything. They're just like, they're just there getting you in queue. And when you want to buy something, I don't understand why they can't just give the power to everybody. Every single person, in my opinion, Tim Cook, and I know he'll never watch my videos, but my God, I don't know if it's like a marketing scheme that they do this so that they can drag on the process and then it'll look like the store is really busy. So then more and more people want to buy it and you feel like you want to buy it more if you have to wait 30 minutes. Like, I don't know why people do this, but the fact that you have all of these employees, like literally there was 40 other people who were not capable of selling something to me. I had to wait there for 30 minutes is just mind boggling. And talking about, speaking of services, like the fact that we pay like $1,000 for a phone or $800 for a phone or like $300 for a watch. Okay. I pay less at a restaurant. So just the other day, I was at an Asian restaurant and I looked at their menu. I tried to order at least two things that they said they were out of, so they didn't have it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you don't have it, you sold out. Like, I was chill because like the meal itself was going to be like under $50. Okay. So that's like a $50 transaction. But because they knew that I wasn't too happy because they were missing two things, the owner gave me like three free drinks and also like a free beer. So that's how you do business, and it shows your appreciation for customers, giving them stuff when you know you've technically wronged them in a sense. And I don't even feel like I needed to get anything for free, to be honest, if they're just missing two things off the menu because there was a bunch of other things available. But the fact that Apple made me wait over 45 minutes paying for something, or someone I was with paid for something that's well over $1,000, is just kind of mind boggling. But it goes to show like the wealthy just gets wealthier, right? Like the people with the money just get richer and richer. It's always the mom and pop shops. If they wronged you, they'll be like, oh, here's a new drink or here's a new bowl of soup or whatever. But the wealthy ones, they can make you wait for 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. Nobody gives because you know you're still going to line up for another Apple product next year, the year after that, and every single year after. So it is really annoying. Just wanted to rant that out loud, but I was happy that I was able to advertise about Doge. Hey there, Ken Leslie. Welcome to the stream. The geniuses at the Genius Bar should change their name to Pretentious Geek Service Club. So again, it's not the geniuses, it's not the people that work at Apple, honestly, in my opinion. I think it's the whole structure. It's the whole structure of why do we have a certain amount of people who only can book me in? And then there's another group of people who can actually transact. Because the time I checked, like making a transaction go through versus queuing someone in a lineup is not the difference of like, I don't know, a busboy versus a server at a restaurant. Like it's not even that big of a difference. For servers, at least you have to be trained or you have to know your alcohol or something, and you have to get a certain license. Where the busboys, I guess, don't really have that. I don't really see how they couldn't train people to do both things, but I guess the salespeople, they always try to sell you like Apple Care and stuff. So maybe the that iPad people wasn't trained for that. I don't know. Blows my mind. I thought they were both open marriage, Henry says. I don't know. This is all this talks about their marriage. Based means awesome. Okay, cool. Saw that. Lucy, do you ever worry about things that probably aren't even real or the case? What? Oh, hi there, F YouTube. Do you ever worry about things that probably aren't even real or the case? What do you can you give me an example of that? I'm pretty sure I do. I worry about a bunch of things, but I don't know what you mean by like, do I worry about stuff that aren't real? Like when I worry about, though, I mean, I worry about a tons of stuff that I guess doesn't really like affect me all the time. Like last night before going to bed, I was thinking, what is the point of life? And like, what, like, I'm like, why are we here? I mean, I think about this like half my life. So I guess that's the type of stuff that I worry about, but it's not really worry. It's just like a feeling of unknown. And I guess it's like sometimes gives me anxiety. I'm like, why are we all here? Like, how come we'll never be able to know why we're here? I'm like, doesn't this bother anyone else as much as it bothers me? Not tax slash not legal advice written in the background. LOL. Nice. Yes, JC. No advice of any sort. Somebody said advice. The words advice in here aren't even advice. I think the G.I. Jane joke came across as a derogatory LGBTQ statement towards Jada. She is also the mother of Will's children. Chris is lucky he got slapped. I probably would have knocked him out, Jem says. Would you have done it though? Like in the moment, would you have done exactly what Will Smith did? knowing your consequences of possibly getting canceled, which she still might. Like right now, I didn't hear any response back from the Academy, but they could. Depending on like how many people try to cancel Will Smith or try to like comment to the Academy or write letters or whatever, proposing that he never be invited back again. Depending on all of that, I think they'll have to make their decision. That board of people or whatever that are all very prestigious. So curious to think, Jen, would you have done it? I feel like I would not think I would be able to do it, but again, it was super heated in the moment. So again, he obviously did not think about the career at the very moment. And I think it really was when he looked at her, because I looked at the clip and it was like he laughed. And then some people were like, oh, it's an angry laugh. And I'm like, that did not look like an angry laugh. I think he laughed, like he thought it was funny. Then he looked at her, which really annoys me that none of the cameramen was able to catch if he looked at her and then like how he looked like all those expressions. But I personally like I like to think that he thought it was funny like in the moment, so he laughed, but then he looked at her and she rolled her eyes and then he was like, damn, like she doesn't find it funny. Like then he felt all the pain and then he went and then did that. I think in like if she laughed, I think it would be a different story. I think if she laughed at it, then he would not have done that. So it was more like looking at the clip, it just seemed like he wasn't like angry off the bat, but then he looked at her because she was like not happy. That's what happened. But I think I saw her response. I saw like someone say that her like on an article saying that she said she was like never been so scared in her life. Like watching all of that go down. You will go to jail, a normal person, Ken Bussey says. I mean, if somebody punched me in the face, you know, I would be suing them. It's America after all. Uh, Again, I guess Chris Rock, though, I think he's not suing because he also knows that he did wrong. Like that joke was just not gonna slide. The twist in Jada eats him alive at home. There's all these memes now saying like, if my man doesn't stand up for me the way that Will stood up for Jada, then I don't want him. It's all the diversionary tactic. Don't look at the Biden's laptop. What? Also, after the slap, Will had like a very fast smirk. Henry says, "Really? Oh, I didn't see that." But he was pretty okay afterwards. Like I saw a bunch of pictures taken that was supposedly posted after he won the Grammy, not the Grammys, the Oscars. My God, now people are gonna look at the Grammys and be like, "That's no fun." Oscars is way more crazy. I'm so glad I'm not installing new iPhones at stores like this. Day one, long line silliness. Apple hates everyone. And I literally have a friend that was so mad at Apple that she like completely boycotted Apple for years now. Like she does not use any Apple products because they pissed her off. One experience at the Apple store. I, of course, am a sucker. I have bad experiences and I still stick with the Apple phones. It's an addiction, guys. It's an addiction. I can't stop it. I can't I can't stop using it. I can't imagine myself using like a Google or a Samsung phone. I feel like it's one of those things that you get used to and it's like really, really hard to quit. Um, all right. Does no one answer me on the whole Eminem situation? Come on, somebody in here. By the way, if you guys enjoy these live streams, please support my channel by destroying that like button, folks. Smash a like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Thank you very much. Hey there, easy items. I will not stand up and also slap people's face in the public. I will just hold my wife and tell her I love you no matter what. Easy item says. I'm trying to think like it doesn't really matter what setting actually. I'm just trying to picture like everyone has different, and I think everyone's own opinions on how you're going to handle it is completely like valid, and I mean you shouldn't take violence, but if I were to handle this, I'm picturing like if I was at a Disney or like at a restaurant and someone randomly said that joke and I was Will Smith and it said that to my wife, I feel like I would be like really pissed off because you know about the health condition, but then you would want to tell that person, like I would want to tell the person like, whoa, that was not cool because of this condition. I think I would tell them first before cussing them out, actually. But I think right now, like everyone's just saying like Chris Rock shouldn't have said it as if like he should know about it, but we don't know if he knew about it and still said it. Right. I think everyone's just assuming that he knows about it. I didn't know about it. I don't think most people knew about it unless you follow like Jada Pickett Smith and you know about her health condition. But like I follow Elon Musk for like more than a year and I didn't know he had his condition and he's on the spectrum. You just sometimes you don't know these things. So I feel like if it happened to me, to someone I love, I would first tell the person, like, that is not cool because so and so, that and that. And if they still think it's funny, then I still will not punch them for the sake of I don't want to go to jail and stuff like that and get sued. But then I will cuss them out because then they deserve it. That's how I would handle things, but not life advice. Do your own DT and you will handle your own jail time. Shall you decide to punch people in the face in public? Henry Jr., he should. What UTC was pumping today, JC says. Yes, it was beautiful. Guys, I can't count the amount of times I've already traded ETC. And I feel like, well, I hope this is just the beginning. I want to do way more trades with Ethereum Classic because Ethereum Classic has just been the best thing so far for me. Just nonstop swing trade opportunities. I honestly, like, I think I'm not doing enough. I feel like I should be like on my phone and trading Ethereum Classic every hour because it just every time I look at it, like every time I buy it, it would go up like let's say to $50. Then I don't sell it, it goes down to being up like $13. Then it goes up to $50 again. It's done that multiple times throughout today. Like at least 5, 7 times that I caught it that I was looking at my phone. See, right now it's at 50.64. It's like it's a little too high right now for me. It's up 5.19% on the day, Ethereum Classic. So I'm not gonna jump in now. But like if it goes in the red again, I think I'm gonna buy Ethereum Classic again. So you guys can get more notifications from me if you're on my main channel community members tab. If you're not, you can check out my main channel, Living with Lucy, link down below. It's quite embarrassing to see two successful black men get down like that. Jeff says Will Smith should have been a little smaller than that. Smaller than that. I know he was upset, but you should keep a cool. Had both was wrong. Yeah, like to be honest, they both did something wrong. So it's good that hopefully like they can patch things up, apologize, like accept apology, and then I think a roast still would solve things better. Like it'll make everyone just more chillaxed. Yeah, Ken Buzzy, but I hate Jim Carrey. LOL. Henry says, "Oh no, why do you hate Jim Carrey? I love Jim Carrey." So like one, what was it? Something about Jim Carrey that I wanted to share. Jim Carrey is recently like he said this quote and it was hold on. I think he said it. Who did he say? I think he said a quote to Ariana Grande about like mental health that I really liked. Again, search it yourself. But okay, no, I'm gonna search it because I don't want to ruin it. I think I said it last time, but there's this quote I really like from him. Jim Carrey, hold on, quote to Ariana Grande, I think I can say find that. But also Jim Carrey, I'm not gonna say I like every single one of his movie. Like I know he's gonna be in Sonic. I'm not watching that. But I thought Truman Show was really good. The one where he was supposed to play God or he was God, but I forgot what that one is. That one was very good. He has a lot of great old movies, The Mask. Okay, here's a quote. So I think this was recent, like 2019 or something. It says, he said, Jim Carrey, the comedian, said, an actor, said, depression is your body saying, I don't want to be this character anymore. I don't want to hold up this avatar that you've created in the world. It's too much for me. His quote said, you should think of the word depressed as deep rest. So I guess like if you feel depressed, you should get some deep rest in a sense. But I just really liked the saying, like, if you feel depressed or like if you feel unhappy, it might be because you are possibly portraying or maybe too much on your plate. Like you are playing this character that just cannot be held up. And I don't know, that just like really connected with me. I don't feel like I'm playing a character, but sometimes, and a lot of times, actually, not sometimes, a lot of times in my life, I feel like when I've just kind of like overdid it or I overextended myself to either people or things, you just get really tired. Like I used to be a very much like yes person, especially in high school. I would want to be a part of everything. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to go to like every party, I want to know every person. And then it just got exhausting to the point where like I would go to things and I wouldn't really be happy being there and I would still do it just because I was like, yes, yes, yes to everybody. So yeah, hopefully this quote from Jim Carrey can help any of you that ever feel like you're overwhelmed or it's just too much. Truman Show freaked me out. Imagine your entire life was a lie that's constructed by others. Clue 187. I literally feel like that every once in a while. Because I think the Truman Show, and I love it because it really makes your mind just kind of go out and it makes you view your life as like a third person or the whole world as a third person. And I still, every once in a while, feel like I don't think everything is fake. Sometimes I would open my mind up to that just to have fun with it. But a part of me does feel like the thing about the Truman Show is it's kind of so much like real life because all of the things that we know are told to us by people, books, history books that are written by the winners of history. So there's a lot of truths out there that maybe we'll never know, or maybe it was just swept under the rug. So to an extent, everything that we know is constructed by the people that are in power, the people with money and in power, and that's the truth. You can only get so much truth, right? You know your own truths, and then a lot of the truth that we live with is just the winner's truth, in my opinion. So there's that, and also like just the universe. I do think that there is certain things that science will never be able to figure out, like why we're here, what's the point of all of this, and so I guess, and to an extent, we all are kind of like the Truman Show because you only know so much. Like, what if aliens created all of this? Not thinking like of a weird looking alien, but just like a supernatural being. Um, if there is a supernatural being and they just want to see how humans kind of like either self-destruct or work together, or like what's going on right now with Russia and Ukraine, like how are these, all of these human beings, how are they dealing with like these obstacles? Like if this was just a show for like super aliens or super beings, yeah, in a sense, we are like, it could be the Truman Show. All right, not too deep into that. Then that'll make me like, this is the stuff that keeps me up at night. To whoever asked about, uh, like, do I worry about stuff that's like not really there? Like, that's the stuff that I worry about that's not really there. My life's not going to change thinking about if like the Truman Show, it could be our life or not, but I still sometimes think about it. And then I'm just like, okay, no more. Get out of my head, Lucy. Will raise a pie. Yes, JC, Chris should roast Will. Henry Jr. says, absolutely. I think we should get like a petition going and then maybe that'll actually happen. That'll just be the best night. We just get a bunch of comedians who are like not happy with Will Smith or what he did and just roast the heck out of him. And I think he'll have a good laugh. Let's get a poll going. What was the real victim during the Oscars incident? Jada, Will, Chris, the cringing audience, LOL. Okay, wait. Let me do it. Who was the real victim at Oscars, right? Is that our question? Okay, hold on. First one is Will, and then the second one is Jada. Wait, am I spelling that right? Jada. Other option. Uh, Chris, last one, audience. I mean, I thought Ryan Gosling was having a great time, but a lot of the other audiences are all like, "Oh my god!" I think one of the best ones was Nicole Kidman. She was literally like, "Whoa!" She was like holding her seat. Audience. Oh, poor audience of wealthy people. Okay, so that's our four choices. You only get four because YouTube only lets me do a poll of four. By the way, guys, you're doing great being here, showing up. Thank you. But it would be better if you could smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm while I search for what did Elon Musk do? Because someone said that he responded to the SEC, right? And with an Eminem quote, I thought, but I missed it. Okay, so maybe, okay, it's not here. It's not on his main. It must have been a tweet. Oh, Jesus Christ. He responds to so many people though. Am I gonna be able to find it? Um, what? Toy Story, huh? If because of wealth tax, Elon Musk had left PayPal with 60 million less, would Tesla and or SpaceX have been made it past 2008? Kaplan doesn't think so. Either SpaceX or Tesla would not exist. True that. Okay, and he's like, good point. SpaceX and Tesla would probably have died since both narrowly escaped bankruptcy in 2008. Sometimes I think Elon Musk is totally Satoshi Nakamoto because he knows about PayPal and he was basically like around bankruptcy levels in 2008, and that's market crash. And then what do you know? Halloween 2008, that's when the white paper for Bitcoin was released. So maybe all of it is connected. I'm just kidding. Maybe it's not. But if I had to say it was somebody that I know of that was the creator of Bitcoin, I like to think that it's Elon Musk, and I'm fine with that because I think he's a cool dude and I think he will take it to the grave, or at least for a very, very long time. Okay. Wait, I mean, we're basic. Okay. So this is the thing. This is the thing that I want to talk about. Elon Musk cites popular Eminem rap song in the latest response to the SEC. Where is this latest response? And what did he say? He's like, I mean, we're basically identical. A few differences, maybe a couple zeros in billionaire status versus millionaire. I think because I don't think Eminem is a billionaire. There's a lot of differences in that. Hold on. Don't try this at home. Okay, that's not. Where is it? I don't see where he was talking to the SEC. Did that happen on the 28th? Breaking YouTube. Okay. Yeah. Or maybe it's not here. It's somewhere else. That's is it March 28th? So confused. Somebody let me know on here. He quoted without me, but added SEC. What? But is it on here? Is it on tweets and replies? Original Smash Bros. Oh, there's too many comments. Well, but it feels so empty without me. That one? Hello, Lucy. Hey there, Dawn. Has Demi Moore chimed in anyways? She was G.I. Jane. I don't know. I didn't hear anyone talk about Demi Moore. So you guys think the biggest victim was Chris Rock? Okay, makes sense. Yeah, because he's the one that got punched in the face and handled it like a champ. Can cool Demi, he quoted without me. Whoever voted for Jada has self-esteem issues. Good Lord, Kalumwit 87 says. Like Jada is the one who is the biggest victim. Well, I think okay. I think it's fine to think that Jada is the biggest victim because if you feel like being the butt of the joke is the worst part. And to be honest, guys, I don't think we can relate unless you have alopecia, that the hair disease problem where you lose your hair, which I think that is bad. I mean, I feel like it's bad for men because a lot of men lose their hair and then want to gain it back. And I heard you lose a lot of self-confidence from that. But for females, it's probably not a lot of fun to lose hair, as that's a huge industry to gain, like have fake hair or like hair replanting hair. I'm sorry about my spelling. I mean a little bit smarter, Jeff says. Okay, don't worry. I loved Liar Liar. I think I've seen Liar Liar. Jim Carrey was funny, very funny, but he's still leftist and he has dozens of movies were unfunny, Henry says. All right, to each his own. That's fine. I still like Jim Carrey. Not every single one of his movies, but I did not know what his political choices were. It's quite embarrassing to see two successful people. Yes, saw that. I think a lot of people were. I saw a comment from an actress, or maybe she was a model. It was just like posted on the news, and she was like, "I got secondhand embarrassment from watching them," and I felt that when you see people do things, and you're like, "Dear God, like how could this be happening right now?" I think secondhand embarrassment is truly a thing. I think Eminem net worth is around 200 million. Not bad for a man who was raised in the trailer park. Jazz, absolutely not. And I think that's the thing though. Like most artists, I don't expect them to be billionaires because growing up, you see like rappers, singers, pop stars, but their net worth is always like couple mil, right? Like you'd be lucky with even $30 million, to be honest. Like that's a lot of money for like a pop star, right? Depending on how many platinum albums you got or whatever. So I think like artists, I generally view them as all millionaires, unless you're like a reality TV star with multiple reality series like Kim Kardashian, or I don't even know if Kim Kardashian is a billionaire. I know she's doing that Skims. Like she has like the skinny, what do you call it? Is it like female lingerie or like the skinny tight outfits? And those ones are going to go IPO soon, or they're trying to go public or whatever. That's going to go for billions, or it's valued at billions right now. So I guess she's probably a billionaire. But for sure, Kylie Jenner, her younger sister, is an actual billionaire. But that's pretty rare because like most of the time people in the entertainment industry, like if you're just acting or you're a star, it's like very hard to break out of that millionaire tier to the billionaire tier, like Rihanna recently did too. Have you seen George Clooney's Batman yet? No, I have not. Guilty. as you can see by the title, I watched what's it called? Adam's Project. That's the one I watched recently. So I watched Adam's Project, Criminal Minds. I'm still waiting for season 16. I basically finished all of Criminal Minds. What the heck? What the heck else am I? Oh, I watched all of South Park, guys. If you didn't watch it, oh my god, you're missing out. The latest 6 episodes. So there's 6 new episodes after the pandemic whole special thing, and they were older and whatever. After that was over, there's 6 more episodes, new ones. I'm not gonna ruin it for you. It was so good. It touches upon like literally everything that's been happening in like what feels like a month, but probably like 2-3 months. It was just really, really like it made me happier about current world events, even though all the world events still technically suck. But that's the thing about South Park. It just makes me happier about life. It just makes fun of everything. They don't obviously they release the episodes before the Oscars, so I have a feeling they're probably gonna make an episode later on and touching upon the Oscars. The pajama party episode. Yes. The pajama party. Have you guys ever had a pajama party, by the way? Like a pajama party in your elementary school or something? Because I actually did. Pajama parties are amazing. Or go wearing your pajamas to school. That was actually a thing in one of the schools that I attended. Good times, folks. Good times. Ken says, "Why is Apple offering a free case for all iPhone for buyers?" Answer: it doesn't help with reception, but protects the iPhone when you throw it against the wall after dropping a call. What I meant was the fact that they are in one-sided open relationship. Oh, and Will took his anger out on Chris. Will took his anger out on Chris. Those who voted for Jada, I'm assuming, would have done the same thing as well. I see. Hence this low self-esteem comment. Will has low self-esteem. Have you ever, George Clooney, if alopecia deadly? Just asking because I don't know. Just heard about it 48 hours ago. I don't think I read that it was deadly, but let's check it out. Alopecia. Again, do your own DD on any health issues. Find a professional. We are just checking on Google over here. Alopecia areata is what it's called. Alopecia areata, AA, patchy hair loss is also what it's called. It's a sudden hair loss that starts with one or more circular bald patches that may overlap. Alopecia areata occurs when the immune system attacks hair follicles and may be brought on by severe stress. So it doesn't say it's highly deadly in here. So I'm just going to assume that it's not deadly. But again, not do your own DD and your own find a physician for any health problems. I am not here to give you any health advice. Why don't she love what Will Smith shouldn't be doing time should be doing time? Stonk Mark says, and he would be doing time if I think Chris Rock decided to, because that's a lot. You could, like, not saying anyone's gonna do this, but if I really wanted to take someone down, I would say that, I mean, that would cause some serious trauma, right? Like if you were punched, like if I was punched in the face at the grocery store, that's one thing, but being punched in the face on live television and then see like everyone see it, you can't even stop that. That's pretty traumatic. If you were to go through a lawsuit, again, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just going to assume that you probably have a really juicy case here. Like lawyers would be all over that if Chris Rock actually wanted to sue him. Just say it is deadly to the hair fall, so that's about it. You're welcome, Henry Beale. Henry, alopecia is not a terminal disease. Yeah, it's not cancer, guys. I've heard through it that he doesn't. It's totally one-sided. There's dudes who will agree to have open relationship with women just to quote unquote keep her. So here's the thing about open relationships, guys. Not for me, but I do know people who successfully were in open relationships. Again, it's hard for us, I think, to the people who, it's like trying to understand someone who likes the color blue and why they like the color blue if your favorite color is gray. It is that's just the way I see it. It's too hard to try and explain why people feel the way they feel or why people justify the things that they do if we just don't agree with it. But it's okay. That's the way the world works. We're never going to agree on everything, just like we don't agree on our favorite colors. So, I mean, again, I don't get it. But I think in every relationship, all that matters is honesty. So open relationships does work, in my opinion. If you wanted to be in an open relationship and the person that you wanted to be in an open relationship also wants to be in an open relationship, that's how I feel. But if one person's like, I'm just all you, I love you so much, and that other person wants to be in an open relationship and wants to see other people, then I think it's very clear that the person who wants to be monogamous clearly is the reacher. And they want to be with that other person more than that other person wants to be with them. Because it's like in a relationship, you're supposed to make sacrifices. So if you loved each other equally, it's not very equal. If one person wants to be monogamous and then the other person's not willing to be monogamous for that person, and they're just like, oh, well, I'm going to do me. You want to be with me, be with me. If you don't want to be with me, then don't. So I feel like there's no sacrifice. That's how I don't really get it, that type of relationship. Like for me, it goes, I prefer monogamy, and then open, and then last would be one's open and then one's monogamous. Cause I'll just be like, the heck? Like, how does that make sense? Kemazi, you mean Chris should have hold a soccer player move what and stand up are scared now and it's not good. But as to another point that you were saying earlier about like certain guys allowing it to happen, or certain girls maybe in relationships allowing the other person to be open, or maybe not even open. I've seen relationships where there's just two people who are supposedly monogamous and they're supposed to be faithful to each other, they're supposed to not cheat. One person catches the other person cheating and this person just allows it. That, even though they know that it's not okay, and they just take it. And that's when I do worry that the person who is allowing it to happen, like, are you truly happy? Or are you just kind of letting this other person walk all over you? And then that's when the question of self esteem, why are you allowing this? Why are you actually happy? Or are you just pretending to be happy? Those are more issues I think should be taken up with like a therapist if you can't solve it for yourself, or talk about it with someone. But it happens all the time, guys. I see it all the time. Sometimes people are just so obsessed with wanting love and then wanting this like person or this relationship that they forget to respect themselves or love themselves and stick to what they originally wanted, which is whatever type of love that they think they deserve. And then they get shitty love, or they get treated badly, and then they're like, oh well, like maybe this is what I deserve. I don't think that's what people deserve at all. If you think that something's wrong, then something's probably wrong, and like sweeping it under the rug is probably not going to do anything. But I'm not the doctor of love, guys. I'm just a person who does live streams. To your own DD. Hopefully you guys find someone that loves you as much as you love them, and just don't take crap from people. I was kind of surprised about Chris Rock keeping his cool. If that happened to me, Jeff says, I hate to say that I probably will knock him, but I am proud that Chris Rock is being a bigger man than should be a lesson. So you would knock him. But the thing is, like, what if Jada, okay, so what if your everyone in here that says that they would do what Will Smith did, I'm curious if your girl said don't, or your partner said don't do it, like would you still do it? Because I feel like personally, if I was in her position, I would not want my partner to do that, because I wouldn't want my partner to sacrifice his career and also go to jail over like words. Like I think we need to resolve things like at the same level. And I know it's hard. Because sometimes you would want to get really angry. Like if someone said that about my family, I'd be really mad. But I will still control myself to not hit them if they didn't hit me. I would just give people what they gave me. So that's the way like I've been kind of taught and how I teach myself. But I understand you guys want to protect your loved ones to that other level. But I wouldn't, if I love someone, I don't think I would want them to take the hit for me. I would do the dirty work myself. Not even a sting, LMAO Jem says. Lucy, I heard present you with your PhD. Lucy, I hereby present you with your PhD in love. Congrats, you are now a doctor of love. Would have been funny if Chris Rock also slap him back. Oh my god. Just like a slap match. Slapping is like real, right? Like sadly I had to watch this. Like I was like mind blown. But I saw a video where there's actual slapping competitions. I mean, maybe you guys heard about this, but there are videos where like people would slap each other, and then who like got ultimately like the best slap would then be rated by the judges, like who won. It's like boxing except with slaps. So just like straight slaps to the face, like one person takes a shot, the other person takes a shot, and then another. It could have ended like that. I mean, at that point, I think the entire audience would just start laughing. So I don't, I'm glad that that did not happen, although it would have been like a little bit funny. Yeah, slap boxing, Raw Food Writer says. Okay, I did not know what that was called that, but yes, that's actually real. You guys could YouTube it. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Will did that all training for Ali, and Chris took his best shot like it was nothing. I know. I can't believe he talked fine after that too. Like I would be like, ow, my face. She might leave. I get a sense also Will didn't defend Jada's honor. She might leave him later. Sakyazan says, well, he sure did defend her. But I don't know. I don't know what she said to him afterwards. Like, thank you so much. Or did she say, like, you shouldn't have done that? I'm very curious. Because so far I've seen commentary, but not live. It's just like articles saying how she was like scared when she saw that happening. You mean Chris should pull a sock? But yeah, who knows? Who knows what goes behind closed doors? Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for joining me on this live stream over here. Let's take one more look at crypto, and I will come back and see you guys tomorrow on the main channel live stream. All right, if you're not subscribed, this is your first time here, please subscribe to both my channels. This is the second one, Late Night, The Luci Show. Main channel is Living with Luci. You'll find a link down below. If you have not entered for a chance to win my 2 million Shiba Inu token by opening up a new account with WEBULL using my referral link down in the description below, definitely check out my Twitter, which is just Living with Luci pinned tweet, all right? And try to join. Lucy, hey there, Chill Gentility Elder Bro said the Arnold S Sports Fest has a slap tourney, lol. What? Okay, I don't know if that's what I watched, but I watched some random slapping match, and it was between two girls, and they were just like, they had to put like mouth guards, I guess, because yeah, you could like knock out someone's teeth, but it was just, it was crazy. Yeah, crazy stuff, guys. I guess anything goes. Shouldn't be too shocked anymore since people are selling their farts in a jar. That would be a thing. So we're still down right now, just a tad. It looks better than when I started the stream at 2.14 trillion. Where are we at with Dogecoin though? Dogecoin is still number 12, 14.26. I'm just glad that we're over 14 cents right now. And that's cool. I can't find, oh wait, where is Ethereum? Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic. Mind-boggling. 20, number 28 right now. Ooh, right above Waves. If you have not checked out Waves, look at it. I don't have any, but it's just nuts. I don't know how much higher it can go. Shinja is up. Ken Bussy says, nice, congratulations. Pray for me, guys. Tomorrow, pray for Highcroft mining, as my call options are either, I think, gonna go to the moon. Slap the likes. My call options for Highcroft are either gonna go to the moon, or I literally bought at the top and it's just gonna go all the way down from $3 or $2.68. So I'm actually very worried, but it's okay. I put in what I could afford to lose. So even if I lose all of the I think like 2,000 something dollars on those 10 call options, I'll be okay. I have until November for it to hopefully moon. Thank you, Easy Items. Luck indeed. Luck indeed. And just Jesus Christ, DWAC is not moving. Slap me virtually if WAC goes up and I don't sell again. I really need to start, like, I am enjoying selling now, as you can see. I've been keeping buying power. I have a lot of buying power still right now. If I wanted to buy like Ethereum Classic right now, I could. But it doesn't seem to want to drop right now. So let me see. Oh, Bitcoin Cash went up a little too. What the heck? Only Bitcoin Cash, BSV, ETC are in the green on my Robinhood. And Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge are still in the red. So that's that, guys. See you tomorrow. Take care. Have a good night. Stay positive. Stay in the green. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.